Welcome back. So we've covered the law of attraction, and now we move on to really the continued idea that you are the infinite creator and infinite possibilities are really at your disposal. People who are golfers who are inconsistent in golf basically are not tapping into their true potential. So in this two-part session, we're going to get more into consistency. What does that mean, and how do we really start to tap in to be more of a consistent golfer? Through contrast in golf, we basically take on the route or the role of the conscious creation or the conscious creators that we know. Now, most in golf really don't know that they're giving their power away, or the reality that you're seeing, or poor reality that they're seeing, is a result of their conscious awareness, their conscious expectation. But when we're playing golf, we have contrast. So we hit shots in the fairway, we may hit shots out of the fairway, and based on good and poor outcomes, more and more desires are born within our golf games. All golfers, we're out there playing. Golfers love being out there playing. We love the experience of being around people, out in nature, and our desire is to have a better experience, and for most people that is have a more consistent experience. But when we're out there playing, we experience friction, meaning we have poor outcomes, and these are basically being generated by us, and we're focusing on us. And for us to get away from these friction feeling or these poor outcomes, we have to learn how to change our focus. So every moment that you've got on the golf course is basically being manifested to you by your conscious awareness, what your consciousness is thinking and presenting. So physical manifestation is a reflection of the vibratory state where you're at. We talked about that in the last session with the law of attraction. So to be a more consistent golfer, we must be consistent in the consciousness or the conscious thoughts, feelings, emotions, and beliefs that we have when we're out there playing. We're basically meeting our current conscious beliefs and thoughts about ourselves by the reflections that we see in our golf game. And as a conscious golfer, we're trying to expand, we're trying to become a better golfer. We're really not sure, for the most part, how much power we have, and if even we do become aware of it, do we actually, so people who may be law of attraction followers, they may understand the idea that they have the power to create a better golf game or a better scenario, but they're really not. They're kind of disempowering themselves through that time loop or that negative loop that we talked about. So to be a consistent golfer, an amazing golfer, requires us to understand that there are infinite possibilities for us when we play. Now, all time, as we've talked about earlier, is occurring now. So basically, there is no time, and all things that are possible at once are basically in a free stasis of possibility. That's infinite possibilities are existing at once. Your consciousness is the part of you that is kind of sifting through these possibilities, and it's giving you the reality, the linear reality that you're seeing when you're playing. Now, I'll accompany a PDF file with this video to explain a little bit more about this and give you some links that you can look onto and grasp a little bit more about this. But for now, let's just go with this. So basically, in your golf game, you're experiencing, your life in general, you're experiencing a sequence of realities, of parallel realities based on thoughts, beliefs, emotions that you've had. So the sequence of events is like one slide. Every slide is a basically nanosecond that's happening for you, and based on thought projections and beliefs, it's being put together in like a linear way for you. Remember, all time is now, so all possibilities are now. The conscious awareness that we have, we're projecting. We're basically, your life is like a film projector. You understand what a film is? It's multiple pictures flowing from one to the next. They're barely different than the other. In the experience that we're having in life, our consciousness is projecting for us to really basically experience life, learn from it, and expand. So our conscious awareness is what's projecting life for us. Our choices that we're making are basically being reflected to us. So in our golf swing, when we're playing golf, the events that we're seeing basically are a flow of conscious thoughts, one after the other, and that's the reality that we're seeing. Basically, consciousness moves, your golf game moves from one reality to another. It's like a light switch being flickering on and off with each one of these slides, because time is in basically free stasis. Time, all possibilities sit here at once, and it's our job in our golf game is to move to a different slide, a different outcome, a different potential. That's what we're doing. It's our point of focus is what's bringing this all these experiences to us. So all possibilities are now, and conscious choice moves you to the next experience. And most golfers are experiencing a poor outcome or an inconsistent outcome in their golf game based on limiting beliefs, limiting expectations that they have for themselves. Now, your golf game has infinite potential. The ability for you to be the most consistent golfer sits within you. It's just that basically we're perceiving life from a limited way, and it's our job is to start to step into the more powerful role. How would we take on a more powerful role so that we could start to become the more consistent golfer that we want? So in part 2 of this, we're going to start to step into this and really start to get into the whole process. The whole series is going to get into high gear starting with the next one. And series 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all going to accelerate this whole process for us.